O'Keefe of Holy Cross as she hits the jumper for 2 of her 12 points. She does have 3 personal fouls, leads both teams in scoring. Shannon Bush will go cross court to Weathersfield's Liz O'Connor for 3. She has 10, so between them, O'Keefe and O'Connor with 22 of Holy Cross's 25 points. At the other end for UConn, Diana Taurasi with only 5 shots in the first half, scored 4 points, 2 here. She left with 3 fouls after playing 18 minutes. And Ann Struther with 2 of her 6 points. 27-25, the Huskies by a pair at the half, on the line of 44-game winning streak. And standing by with my colleague Megan Pattison is the associate head coach of the Huskies, Chris Daly.
Bob, thank you very much. CD, you guys are in there for a really long time. I could imagine your boy Gino had some choice words for the team.
Well, you know, I think we're just disappointed in the way we came out. We're not doing anything. We're not offensive rebounding. You know, it's okay to miss shots, but we're not going hard to the glass. We're not getting fouled. And then we're not defending them down the other end. So it's just a case of a lot of things not going well right now. We're not playing hard enough to beat a team like Holy Cross.
And that's the word, so I guess you got to go. You don't want to be here with us. Thanks. Good luck, Bob.
Okay, Megan, thank you very much. And let's take a look at the first half statistics. And one of the revealing ones, UConn, a much taller team than Holy Cross, yet only enjoying a 15-13 rebounding edge. The Huskies out shooting the Crusaders. Points in the paint, believe it or not, Holy Cross with 4 more than the Huskies. It all adds up to only a 2-point lead at the half. Diana Taurasi with 3 personal fouls. She played the first 18 minutes and then sat the last 2 after picking up her 3rd. It will be Huskies ball, and Jessica Moore to inbound directly in front of us. So Megan, the Huskies find themselves in a battle.
It's always tough coming here to Holy Cross, but there's a nice start for Nicole Wolf.
Wolf kisses one off the glass for her 3rd and 4th points of the night. She only played 9 minutes in the first half. Speaking of battle, Ashley Battle will not return tonight. The diagnosis, a mild sprain of the left foot, but she will not return.
Probably better to be more careful right now.
O'Keefe is killing the Huskies. The right side jumper. She's got 14 points on 6 of 9 shooting.
Well, Chris Daly said it. You know, they didn't do much of anything in that first half. Give a lot of credit to Holy Cross, but when you play that slow down style, if you're an up-tempo team, you can kind of get lulled to a sleep, and that's really what happened to the Huskies.
Taurasi misses the left side 3. Rebound comes to O'Keefe. It's her 3rd. The Huskies not controlling the backboards like you would assume that they would, given the height differential.
I'm surprised both teams had the same number of shots attempted in 26.
O'Keefe long 3, and she's fouled after the shot by Moore. So that means she'll be shooting 3, and it's foul number 3 on Moore. So Moore and Taurasi each with 3. And O'Keefe, fouled while attempting the 3-pointer, will go to the line to shoot 3.
That's a great example of pretty much the way this game has gone. How often do you see Jessica Moore foul someone shooting a 3?
Right.
That blatantly there at the top of the key. That just kind of tells you that their heads just really aren't there.
O'Keefe misses the free throw. She's only 2 of 5 from the line tonight. And we're talking about a player who, for the season, is shooting 81.3% from the line. So Moore will leave with 3 fouls, replaced by Barbara Turner. Moore departs with 4 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 personals. And all of a sudden, the Huskies, with 144 in a row, find themselves tied with 18:40 remaining. 16 points for Katie O'Keefe. Turner with the long shot. Not sure that's the one that the Huskies wanted. Wolf tries to hustle and save, but can't along the baseline.
There's one thing that the coaches want you to do, and yeah, that's go in there and be aggressive. I don't know if going in the first time you touch the ball, you launch a 3 is the way to get yourself into the offense.
It was only Turner's 3rd 3-point attempt of the season. Left side O'Keefe down low. The shot by Campbell no good, and Campbell out hustles UConn for the rebound and a fresh 30 on the shot clock.
That was just an indication of how strong Campbell is.
Averages nearly 9 rebounds per game. Place it defended by Conlon. Right side, place it. Here's O'Keefe. It's a three. Got it.
The Crusaders are rolling.
So Holy Cross with a 3-point lead. 19 points for O'Keefe. Holy Cross has outscored UConn 7-2 here in the second half. Wolf, the three.
There she goes, Nicole Wolf. Back into it, getting Stacey Marin up, doing her job on the bench.
A 3-pointer this season for Wolf, who has scored 5 of her 7 points in the first 2.5 minutes of the second half. Tied at 32. Place it, drag the pivot foot. Taurasi forced her into that turnover. In the first half, the Crusaders turned the ball over 11 times, and so did UConn. The Huskies have found no answer at the defensive end of the floor for Katie O'Keefe.
And you know, defense, Bob, through the early part of the season has really been what's been most impressive about these Huskies, playing tremendous defense in Hawaii, at NC State. It's failing them tonight, as is this particular offensive possession.
Shot clock inside 10. Turner sets the high screen. Conlon goes around it. Taurasi, long three. Over O'Keefe, no good. Rebound off the hands of Wolf, and Placek, who's 5'3" when she's standing, got that rebound on her knees. So Placek will walk it across. The Huskies, through the first 5 games, their field goal defense has been a stunning 28.6%. On the drive, it's Bush, and she'll draw the foul on Wolf. Number 1 on Wolf and 2 on UConn here in the second half. Holy Cross has won the last 6 Patriot League regular season titles and 6 of the last 8 Patriot League tournament titles. Bush misses the shot. Now, we mentioned that Shannon Bush is the leading scorer in the history of her high school, and that she broke Megan's record, and she said of that,
Oh my gosh.
Megan is about as big as it comes in our area. I don't think she's talking about physically, Megan. Your stature as a basketball player. And what an honor it was to break your record. Tell you, you just get no respect. UConn gives your number away to Shea Ralph, and what did she ever do once you got it? And now your high school records are going by the wayside. And by the way, the first reference to you in the UConn game notes of the season, because Diana Taurasi is about to do the same thing that Bird and Tamika Williams and Asia Jones and Swin Cash did last year, and that's Cashy on the all-time scoring list. Taurasi off the inbound, lays it in.
Bigger, better things. And Struther with a nice shot there.
Well, you know what, Struther will be passing. She's only a freshman.
Most likely, yeah, next year.
UConn by 2. Huskies on a 5-0 run here. Left side, place it. Finds O'Keefe in the lane. Struther blocks it. Pulled down by Crockett. Here comes Taurasi, but Holy Cross gets back quickly on defense, and Placek will be called for the reach-in foul. That will be her second, and the first on the Crusaders here in the second half.
Well, it all started on the defensive end. An outstanding block by Struther, the nice long outstretched left arm to get things going. And then Taurasi just was not going to be denied.
Taurasi, an 81.8% free throw shooter this year. For her career 84.2%. That's the 3rd best in UConn history. Bill Gibbons says that before she's through, Taurasi will be the best player in UConn history if she isn't already. Our first time out of the second half, and UConn has opened up a 4-point lead.
TV.
It's a 7-0 UConn run and a 4-point Huskies lead.
Well, have you got the munchies yet? I know I do. It won't be, yeah, it won't help you now, but we'll have some great cookie recipes coming up for you tomorrow afternoon. Watch America's Home Cooking Cookies Saturday at 1:30 on CP-TV.
I'm a big cookies fan, by the way.
Love cookies.
Place it at the midcourt line. Holy Cross took a 3-point lead, 32-29 on the O'Keefe three, and UConn has scored 7 straight since then. Shot clock at 8. O'Connor right side three. Inside Campbell for the rebound. Still loose and finally pulled down by Taurasi. Huskies making a concerted effort to push the ball up the floor. Last couple of possessions. Left side Struthers spots up for 3. Got it. And Struther with her 8th 3-pointer this season.
And
She's got 11 points. So Megan, she's been in double figures 4 times in her first 6 college games. And Bill Gibbons is going to talk it over. 14:55 remaining in the ball game, and it's now a 10-0 UConn run. It's UConn by 7, and talking about each victory, there have been 44 of them in a row. And the Huskies on a 10-0 run.
Pass there from Taurasi, and Struther just drains the 3. That'll pull out that zone defense. Gave the bench something to cheer about anyway, for once.
Struther began her college career with a double-double right out of the gates. One of the most ballyhooed recruits ever to come to UConn. Here's Conlon with the steal, feeds Wolf, and it's a 12-0 run.
Terrific play by Conlon, not only to step in and steal the pass, but the nifty dish to Wolf.
And Wolf's pressure helped create the turnover. Up the floor, right side O'Keefe. UConn has definitely stepped up the intensity at the defensive end during this 12-0 run. That's usually the story. Starts at the defensive end.
I don't know if they just thought they were going to come in here and just walk all over them.
O'Connor to place it, 3 on the shot clock, and Crockett blocked that one, I think, with his chin. Shot clock violation.
Is it possible to block a shot with your tricep? Because I think she did.
I think but you heard the expression from the neck down. She blocked that shot from the neck down. The entire part of her anatomy from the neck down. This is Crockett up high. Right side Conlon. Taurasi fed Crockett down low, but she wasn't ready for it.
That's a perfect example of where Taurasi is going to have to make sure she doesn't get frustrated. She fired that ball in last year. It may have been caught.
Right.
This year it will not. Perhaps early, but don't give up on it.
And a traveling violation as Wolf forced that turnover.
Good pressure now. The Huskies trying to step it up a notch. Quicken the tempo of this game.
Taurasi inbounds to Struther. Pull up, high post jumper. And it's a 14-0 run. 13 points for Struther. Bush cross court to place it. Holy Cross desperately trying to avoid letting this one get away. They played brilliantly for the first 24 minutes. Baseline Campbell, shot clock at 10. Right side Bush for 3. Rebound in the lane, comes down to Crockett. Here's Conlon as the Huskies look to push the tempo again. Finds Taurasi, kick out Struther, left side 3. Rebound in the lane, comes to Crockett again on the floor. Misses the shot. Campbell with the rebound, and it's Struther with the foul over the back. That will be her second and 3 on the team.
Kudos to Campbell for finding a way to coming down with that ball. The nice inside out look. Struther's shot was off. Now Crockett, I don't know how she got caught under too far. And then Struther got caught coming over the back. Campbell just a little fighter in there.
Full court pressure employed by the Huskies, and it results in another turnover as Bush dragged the pivot foot. Conlon and Wolf, the front end of that zone press, creating a 3rd turnover in the backcourt in the last couple of minutes.
The wheel's starting to fall off for Gibbons and his team.
Holy Cross 7th in the 8-team Patriot League in turnover margin through the first 4 games, and they turned it over 16 times tonight.
Yeah, 5 here in the second half.
Taurasi misses the 3, rebound in the lane to O'Keefe. It's a lot harder to press after a missed field goal attempt than it is after a made basket or free throw. Right side, O'Keefe. Place it. Will throw up the three. She's really struggled from three-point range. And the putback with the left hand for O'Keefe.
Nobody had a body on her. Breakdown defensively again by the Huskies. O'Keefe was wide open.
21 for O'Keefe. That equals her season high. She had 21 2 games ago against TCU in the opening round of the WBCA Classic at Purdue. This is the third top 25 team the Crusaders have played in their first 5 games. They also played and lost to Boston College. Taurasi gets the screen from Crockett, who rolled. Instead, Taurasi keeps it herself. Misses the shot, and the rebound comes to O'Connor.
Taurasi's struggling a little bit here offensively. That's where it's important to let the game come to you. You've got to give Holy Cross a lot of credit defensively. They're making it difficult.
Bush puts it on the floor, finds O'Keefe with a left of the lane jumper. She's got 23, and that's a new season high for the senior from Stratham, New Hampshire. O'Keefe was named to the WBCA Classic All-Tournament team. Crusaders losing to TCU and then beating Savannah State. Gino Auriemma is going to call timeout with 13 seconds left on the shot clock, 11:02 on the game clock, and his club up by 7. But it was a 14-0 UConn run after UConn fell behind by 3.
You think he's a little disgusted with his team? He hasn't said a word yet.
Say the tone might have been set for the Huskies, Megan, in the pregame, the lineup introductions. Ashley Battle was the first player introduced, and she made a beeline, took that north-south route directly from the UConn bench to the foul line in front of the bench, and Chris Daly was gesturing go over. She wanted her to wait at midcourt and shake hands with the Holy Cross player.
Yeah.
Ashley misunderstood and went over and shook Bill Gibbons' hand. He had no idea why she did that.
And then the girl who she's supposed to be shaking her hand is now standing at half court.
Right. And then Taurasi's introduced. She goes to midcourt and was stood up.
So it was a comedy of errors from the get-go.
Well, you ever see that Marx Brothers movie? Going in and out of the stateroom in the ship. Left side, Taurasi misses the shot. Rebound in traffic, O'Connor, and we'll get a foul on the Huskies.
I think that goes on Nicole Wolf. Yes.
Her second and 4 on the team. And that will bring us to an official timeout. 10:53 to go in this one, and UConn with a 7-point lead. For UConn, the Huskies' first ever appearance here at the 20-year-old Centrum's, only the second appearance here, Holy Cross. And Bill Gibbons told me it's a giant step for our program. It makes it easier to recruit when you can say you play teams like UConn in a 14,000-seat arena. We just hope we can put on a good show. Well, that they've done, Megan.
Well, you know, there's one thing about his Holy Cross teams. You know, they're fearless. They play hard. They're fundamentally sound. And he just coaches his brains out over there. And well, they play the same way he coaches.
Yeah, and they dominate the Patriot League like UConn dominates the Big East. Last year they got knocked off in the tournament championship game by Bucknell.
Yeah,
so
big upset.
And I'm not sure what she was trying to do there, but it results in a shot clock violation.
Yeah, I think she was trying to shoot it, and Taurasi got her hand on it. Shannon was going to her left hand, her strong side, and Taurasi was right on it.
Conlon will walk it across with Ashley Battle out. Gino Auriemma has gone with a 3-guard offense for the entire second half, with Taurasi, Wolf, and Conlon. Struther with the pull-up.
So sweet.
And Struther, 2-time Gatorade Player of the Year in the state of Colorado. She's got 15 points. Conlon with the reach-in knocks it away. Touched it last. As the Huskies defense, the full court pressures really created havoc here in the second half.
Yeah, Struther's long arms wreaking havoc. Conlon stepping in, knocking balls away.
O'Connor, a 3-time All-State selection at Wethersfield High School. With the inbound pass, was the first player at Wethersfield to score 1,000 points in her career.
Let me tell you, she was a great swimmer. She could be swimming somewhere in college.
Not a good night to go swimming here in the Worcester area, however.
It's better here than it is back home, that's for sure.
He's not outdoors. In the lane, Campbell blocked by Wolf. Shot clock at 4. Placek over Taurasi.
Placek being in the right place at the right time, just before the shot clock expired.
First 2 points for Placek, who had a career-high 10 last time out against Savannah State. Down low, Taurasi with the left hand.
Nice entry pass from Conlon. And Taurasi, the quick move inside.
7th and 8th points for Taurasi, who scored 30 last Sunday against Oklahoma. Second highest total of her career. Second highest total by a Big East player this season. Bush, ball fake, gets by Conlon, but doesn't get by Strother. Comes out to O'Connor for 3. Long rebound. Wolf will just let it bounce into the Holy Cross bench. Ann Strother has tremendous court awareness. Really knows how to play the game.
Yeah, she's an extension of the coach on the floor. People say that a lot about Nicole Wolf, especially since Nicole's dad is a coach, but Strother just knows the game and she knows how to play this game. You can't say that about a lot of kids. She's a true basketball player.
Taurasi spins, shoots over O'Keefe, and there's Strother for the rebound and a new shot clock. Back into the post, Taurasi spins on O'Keefe. Remember, O'Keefe has 3 fouls and didn't make much of an effort to try to stop Taurasi there because of her foul situation, no doubt. Taurasi with 10, so she's now in double figures for the 6th time this year and the 55th time in her magnificent career.
Well, the look on her face that time, she was not going to be denied.
O'Keefe to Campbell. Shot clock inside 10. How many times have we said that tonight? On virtually every Holy Cross possession.
And that's exactly what they want.
Down low, O'Keefe. She's tied up, held ball. Possession arrow pointing toward the Crusaders, but they only have 2 seconds to shoot. That's the bad news. The good news is they'll have a timeout to discuss what they're going to do with 2 seconds left on the shot clock.
And Gibbons is trying to say that there was a foul. That's legit.
Taurasi goes over to congratulate her freshman teammate, Nicole Wolf, for her aggressiveness. 7:47 to go. UConn has opened up an 11-point lead.
Sorry about the last time. Had a little.
Well, every good deed should be rewarded, right, Megan?
Absolutely. There, the jump ball, and then you got to check out Taurasi's reaction coming up. The kind of stuff they needed in the first half.
Nearly undid that ponytail. And Holy Cross with another shot clock violation. Remember, they only had 2 seconds left in the shot clock coming out of that timeout. Gotta love Megan. I asked her during the break, what do you call those things that keep that ponytail in place? And Megan said it's a ponytail holder.
That's what I mean. That elastic.
Real scientific term.
Scrunchy, maybe for the bigger ones.
Wolf right side jumper. Look at Strother go way up for the rebound, and then while on the seat of her pants directs it to a teammate. Now Strother for 3. My goodness.
She is determined.
Think she contributed a bit on that possession? She also has a career-high 18 points with that 3-pointer, eclipsing the 16 she scored against Oklahoma last Sunday.
And she's doing it everywhere. Offensive rebounds, knocking balls down, playing defense.
The preseason selection for Big East Rookie of the Year, Ann Strother, 6'2" freshman from Castle Rock, Colorado. One of her high school teammates, Liz Sherwood, will be joining the Huskies next year. Signed a letter of intent during the early signing period. One of 3 Huskies to sign. Here's Conlon with the step and steal. Remember, O'Keefe has 3 fouls, and Conlon scores over her.
I don't know what that was. That was an interesting layup by Maria.
Biggest lead of the night for UConn, 54-38. This is a 25-6 Huskies run since they fell behind 32-29. Placek goes by Conlon, lays it in, and Bill Gibbons wants time with 6:32 remaining, and his club down by 14.
Well, that time, terrific offense by Holy Cross. And he's losing it. I'm not sure why he's losing it.
Bill,
I think he thinks Maria Conlon walked down the other end. Now, it was a funky-looking layup, I will say. Now, he's trying to say she walked.
Conlon
1, 2, no, she got it up before she came down. It just looked weird.
Right.
And then here, Conlon overplaying, and UConn got beat by one of their own plays. Taurasi, you see there, a little late coming over. No one helping. Nice back cut by Placek.
Bill Gibbons' dad, Bill Sr., is in the Massachusetts Coaches Hall of Fame, High School Coaches Hall of Fame, won 373 games at Doherty High School.
And you just saw him there. He was apologizing to the officials, which is typical Bill. He's so passionate and so into it. But then he went and he was screaming, as we saw, but then he went back. Captain Lynch said, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell at you." Not all coaches will do that.
358 wins, 151 losses. Down low, Taurasi off the feed from Strother. A dozen points for Taurasi. And there's no question about it. The best player on the floor for the Huskies tonight has been number 43.
Oh, Strother, absolutely.
Wolf with the step in. O'Keefe lost it off her foot. Campbell runs it down. And now Strother with the steal. Has Conlon to her left. Instead, she'll take it, and they'll call the offensive foul.
That's a bad call.
Gina Auriemma can't believe it.
I don't know. If it was a Placek, I think if she got there, it's a miracle. I really don't think she got there.
Oh, no, she moved. She moved dramatically at the last second. 3 fouls on Strother, and 5 on the Huskies this half. Lead pass. Here's Wolf with the steal to Taurasi. Has Conlon left for 3. Got it. Second 3 of the night.
And that's exactly why Gibbons does not want an up-tempo game. You turn it over, and immediately UConn knocks down a 3.
19-point UConn lead. Placek defended by Conlon. Up high that time, the Huskies took away the backdoor cut. Bush over Taurasi, who altered the flight pattern of that one. Taurasi. Bounce step, and then throws it to Wolf on the right. Conlon, bullet pass, down low, Moore spins, misses the shot. Campbell did a good job of contesting it.
Well, what Moore had to do that time, instead of going to her strong hand, which was being taken away, she's got to go back to the other side where it was open.
Conlon picked Placek's pocket, then hits the trailer Moore. And Bill Gibbons wants another timeout. 4:54 remaining, and this one's getting away. A 21-point UConn lead, and it's been almost entirely generated by the pressure defense.
Yeah, and Conlon with another steal. This time picking the pocket. And then perfectly timed pass to Jessica Moore streaking down the floor. And Conlon really has made the difference in this second half with this pressure defense by the Huskies, which we didn't see at all in the first half. And remember, Ashley Battle not playing at all this second half.
When O'Keefe hit that 3 to put Holy Cross ahead 32-29 early in the second half, since then, UConn has outscored the Crusaders 32-8. So the Huskies have scored more points since that moment than they did before. They only had 29 points in the first 22 minutes of the ball game.
Well, this tempo is more the tempo that UConn wants to play, and they really let Holy Cross control it at the beginning of the game, and did not impose their will on the game strongly enough, which is why they were where they were at the halftime.
UConn has won 17 consecutive road games. That's a streak that goes all the way back to February 1st, 2001, when they lost against Tennessee. This is the last of 5 straight non-home games for the Huskies. There was the visit to North Carolina State, the Jimmy V Classic. What a tremendous success that was, raising money for a terrific cause. Great doubleheader, Duke, Tennessee, UConn, NC State. Then the 3 games in Hawaii. And the Huskies will come back home Sunday, and they'll play USC. There's Taurasi with the step-in steal. And UConn has really done the job defensively here in the second half.
Outstanding footwork. You know, and defense is mostly a state of mind, and you can see the intensity level so different this half. Terrific footwork that time by Taurasi to get around and steal it.
Conlon already has 2 threes.
She's feeling it tonight.
Maria Conlon broke the Connecticut high school record for most 3-point field goals in a season and in a career. Has 3 threes tonight, 12 points. And the Huskies with a 24-point lead. So UConn is going to get its 45th straight win. And that means on Sunday against USC, the Huskies will have a chance to tie the second longest winning streak in women's college basketball history. On the right, it's Wolf. Misses the shot, and the rebound is pulled down by Fitzgerald. Game on Sunday will be the last one for the Huskies before their break for final exams. Fitzgerald pass in and out of the hands of O'Keefe, but last touched by Moore with 14 seconds left in the shot clock. And we will get our final official timeout of the evening. 3:21 remaining, and UConn has opened up a 24-point lead. So the Huskies have turned things around since falling behind by 3 early second half.
Well, Bob, Central Park was an intimate gathering. Just Simon and Garfunkel. 500,000 friends were in attendance. Enjoy their historic 1981 Central Park concert Saturday night at 11 on CPTV.
One of my all-time favorites, Simon and Garfunkel.
A little nostalgic concert. What was it? I can't believe it's already 1981. Wow.
They sang Bridge Over Troubled Waters in that one. Huskies had some troubled waters early in this one. Look at the feed inside for Crockett. Missed the layup, but she's right there for the putback, but then put it on the floor.
She's having a nightmare right now, Lynette Crockett.
She'll be playing against a couple of her former high school teammates on Sunday at the Civic Center against USC.
Well, hopefully she'll get all this out of her system.
Lynette out of Narbonne High School, Southern
Great
California.
screen by Taurasi. She was waiting for that.
Up high, Turner spins, pull up in the lane. Barbara Turner, who was the Gatorade High School Player of the Year in the state of Ohio last year, when she averaged 23 points, 17 rebounds, and 10 assists per game. She averaged a triple-double.
That's obscene.
Down low, missing the spin shot is Campbell.
And we've seen glimpses of it here early. Barbara Turner, she's going to be a great one.
We approach the 2-minute mark. Gino Auriemma will go to his bench. Taurasi drives and lays it in with the left hand.
And the emphatic hand on the backboard, slamming it.
Taurasi with 14 points. She's averaging 18.8 per game. Preseason selection for Big East Player of the Year. Preseason first-team All-American. Foul on Turner. And after the first free throw attempt, Gino Auriemma will insert the Valley sisters, Morgan and Ashley, along with Stacey Barron. So Gino will pick up career win number 470 tonight. His career one-loss percentage, 82.7, third best in women's basketball history. Bill Gibbons is 70.3. He's second to Gino among New England coaches for one-loss percentage. So Taurasi and Conlon leave, as does Crockett. And at the free throw line, Liz O'Connor, who leads her team this season in assists, three-point field goals, and free throw shooting. Ashley Valley directs traffic as we approach the minute 30 mark. Knocked away by O'Connor. Throws it ahead to Plasek. Plasek tries to shoot over Wolf, and Wolf is there for the rebound. Wolf was very instrumental with her defensive pressure. That UConn run was turned around. Fitzgerald with the step-in steal, and she lays it in. And Bill Gibbons calls time because he wants to get his last player into the game. And that last player, yeah, the volleyball player, that's right, Caitlin Agostinacio, who was a terrific high school player at Kellenberg Memorial. He's from Belmore, New York, averaged 16 points, 10 rebounds, 4 steals as a senior 2 years ago. This is her first time in a Holy Cross basketball uniform. So she doesn't have any points in the basketball floor. She does have 234 kills, however, as a volleyball player. Bill told me before the game We figured, he said, I had this dream that she's going to get in and she's a volleyball player and that would give us an advantage. Then I get here and I find out that Jessica Moore played volleyball.
Coaches will try anything, right?
Up high, Campbell. Right side jumper by Placek, no good. And there for the putback is the freshman Conti. Jessica Conti, who scored 5 points last time out against Savannah State. 65-48. And another steal. Placek, pull up. No good. Rebound. Last touch by the Huskies.
See, this is not the way they want to end this game. It started lousy, it got really good, and now it ends lousy. And that's the worst thing. You see that the guys on the bench, Jessica Moore, not real happy. Because you set a standard and you want to keep it there. Just because a lot of guys come off the bench doesn't mean the standard's going to lower.
There's a goes to Nacho. Let's see if she'll take her first shot. Instead, on the pick and roll, finds Fitzgerald, who will draw the foul.
Turner did a pretty good job of trying to get over there.
UConn has not lost to a non-Big East New England opponent since December 3rd, 1987, when they lost to New Hampshire. That was in the early years under Gino Auriemma. At the free throw line will go Fitzgerald, the 6'1" junior from Cranston, Rhode Island. Huskies, besides winning the Wahine Classic, also had a very emotional visit at Pearl Harbor. First time that most of the players saw it, and they were quite moved by it. Turner spins, misses the foul line jumper, and the shot clock is off. Ashley Valley up high to Turner. On the cut, tried to find Marin, and another steal. And that'll do it. So that's it. The Huskies extend their winning streak to 45. And Gino Auriemma with career win number 470. Final, UConn 68 and Holy Cross 46. The Huskies begin the season at 6-0. Simon and Garfunkel.
A little nostalgic concert. It was
among New England coaches. The Huskies have turned things around since falling behind by 3 early second half.
Well, Bob, Central Park was an intimate gathering. Just Simon and Garfunkel's closest 500,000 friends were in attendance. Enjoy their historic 1981 Central Park concert Saturday night at 11 on CPTV.
One of my all-time favorites, Simon and Garfunkel.
A little nostalgic concert. I can't believe it's already 1981. Wow.
They sang Bridge Over Troubled Waters in that one. Huskies had some troubled waters.
She's having a nightmare right now, Wilnette Crockett.
She'll be playing against a couple of her former high school teammates on Sunday at the Civic Center against USC.
Well, hopefully she'll get all this out of her system.
Wilnette out of Narbonne High School, Southern
Great
California.
screen by Taurasi. She was waiting for that.
Up high, Turner spins, pull up in the lane. Barbara Turner, who was the Gatorade High School Player of the Year in the state of Ohio last year, when she averaged 23 points, 17 rebounds, and 10 assists per game. She averaged a triple-double.
That's obscene.
Down low, missing the spin shot is Campbell.
And we've seen glimpses of it here early. Barbara Turner, she's going to be a great one.
We approach the 2-minute mark. Gino Auriemma will go to his bench. Taurasi drives and lays it in with the left hand.
And the emphatic hand on the backboard, slamming it.
Taurasi with 14 points. He's averaging 18.8 per game. Preseason selection for Big East Player of the Year. Preseason first-team All-American. Foul on Turner. Sisters, Morgan and Ashley, along with Stacy Barron. So Gino will pick up career win number 470 tonight. His career one-loss percentage, 82.7. Third best in women's basketball history. Bill Gibbons is 70.3. He's second to Gino among New England coaches for one-loss percentage. So Taurasi and Conlon leave, as does Crockett. And at the free this season in assists, three-point field goals, and free throw shooting. Ashley Valley as we approach the minute 30 mark. Knocked away by O'Connor. Throws it ahead to Placek. Placek tries to shoot over Wolf, and Wolf is there for the rebound. Wolf was very instrumental with her defensive pressure. That UConn run was turned around. Fitzgerald with the step-in steal, and she lays it in. And Bill Gibbons calls time because he wants to get his last player into the game. And that last player. That last player, yeah, the volleyball player, that's right. Caitlin Agostinacio, who was a terrific high school player at Kellenberg Memorial. He's from Belmore, New York. Averaged 16 points, 10 rebounds, 4 steals as a senior 2 years ago. This is her first time in a Holy Cross basketball uniform. So she doesn't have any points in the basketball floor. She does have 234 kills, however, as a volleyball player. Bill told me before the game, we figured, he said, I had this dream that she's going to get in and she's a volleyball player and that would give us an advantage. Then I get here and I find out that Jessica Moore played volleyball.
Coaches will try anything, right?
Up high, Campbell. Right side jumper by Placek, no good. And there for the putback is the freshman Conti. Jessica Conti, who scored 5 points last time out against Savannah State. 65-48. And another steal. Placek, pull up. No good. Rebound. Last touch by the Huskies.
See, this is not the way they want to end this game. It started lousy, it got really good, and now it ends lousy. And that's the worst thing. You see that the guys on the bench, Jessica Moore, not real happy. Because you set a standard and you want to keep it there. Just because a lot of guys come off the bench doesn't mean the standard's going to lower.
There's a Agostinacio. Let's see if she'll take her first shot. Instead, on the pick and roll, finds Fitzgerald, who will draw the foul.
Turner did a pretty good job of trying to get over there.
UConn has not lost to a non-Big East New England opponent since December 3rd, 1987, when they lost to New Hampshire. That was in the early years under Gino Auriemma. At the free throw line will go Fitzgerald, the 6'1" junior from Cranston, Rhode Island. Huskies, besides winning the Wahine Classic, also had a very emotional visit at Pearl Harbor. First time that most of the players saw it, and they were quite moved by it. Turner spins, misses the foul line jumper, and the shot clock is off. Ashley Valley up high to Turner. On the cut, tried to find Marin, and another steal. And that'll do it. So that's it. The Huskies extend their winning streak to 45. And Gino Auriemma with career win number 470. Final, UConn 68, and Holy Cross 46. The Huskies begin the season at 6-0.